Today we are taking a peek inside my new upcoming cookbook, Crazy for Cookies, Brownies, and Bars, and I'm showing you how to make one of my favorite crazy cookie recipes in the book, Mochadoodles. You're not going to want to miss it. It's Dorothy with crazyforcrust.com and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are taking a deep dive into my upcoming cookbook and we are making Mochadoodles, which are chocolate mocha snickerdoodles from the Crazy Cookies chapter. These are soft and puffy with that snickerdoodle flavor plus a little bit of that chocolatey mocha flavor. They're super soft and good. We love these all year long. They're great at the holidays too. I know you're gonna love them. For more delicious desserts and easy recipes, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Now let's get in the kitchen. Now, like most of the cookies in this book, these are super simple, and these don't even need to be chilled, which makes them even better. You're gonna start these off with a half of a cup of unsalted butter that's been softened and cream that together along with 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. Once those are creamed and fluffy, you're going to mix in 1 large egg and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Add a half of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1½ teaspoons of cream of tartar, a half of a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of instant espresso powder, 1/4 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. Now, cream of tartar is what makes a snickerdoodle. It wouldn't be an authentic snickerdoodle without that cream of tartar. Instant espresso powder, you can usually find this in the coffee aisle at your grocery store. There are different kinds of instant espresso powder. If you can't find the instant espresso, go ahead and just use instant coffee. Mix it together until it's nice and smooth. I'm using a hand mixer today, but you could also do these with a stand mixer. Then for our last little bit, we're going to add 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. Make sure that you're measuring that correctly. I have a whole video showing you how to measure flour. I will link it up at the top. And that's it. It's a super simple cookie dough. Since we don't need to chill these, my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. I'm using a 2 tablespoon cookie scoop for these today, but you could also make them smaller with a 1 tablespoon scoop, or you could even make them bigger if you like. Before I scoop and roll them, I'm going to mix together 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar with a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And once you scoop each cookie and then roll it in that cinnamon sugar, that's kind of that telltale snickerdoodle, that cinnamon that when you first bite into the cookie, you're going to get that cinnamon sugar crunch and flavor that you expect with a snickerdoodle. And then place these on your cookie sheet about 2 to 3 inches apart and bake them for about 12 to 15 minutes until they are nice and puffy. Now, these are a cookie you can tell by looking at them. Some of them are a little bit fatter than the others, and these are one of those cookies that are gonna bake differently on parchment versus a silicone baking mat. You'll know they're done when they just lose that glossy sheen and they are a little bit cracked on the top. And once they're done, they are nice and puffy, and they have that chocolatey cinnamon flavor. The espresso, you don't super taste the coffee, but it's a little bit there. It also accentuates that chocolate flavor. They have that cinnamon flavor, and the flavors totally mix well together if you're at all worried about it. If you've ever had a Mexican hot chocolate, it's kind of a similar flavor, that spicy hot chocolate flavor. These are super good. They're from the Crazy Cookie chapter of my cookbook. They're great all year long for anyone who loves chocolate or mochas or snickerdoodles. They're also great at the holidays. I know you're going to love them. You're also going to love my cookbook. I have a link below to pre-order, and keep watching for even more desserts.